Hi, my name is Elizabeth Wilder, and I am very honored to share my journey with you and explain why I'm pursuing the Master Nursing program at St. Kate's University. I did jot some things down, so I might look at my notes every once in a while. I just want to make sure I'm intentional with what I'm sharing with everybody. When I first started college, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, as a young student, I was not prepared for what was required of me. I attended a school that was two states away. I was all by myself. I didn't feel connected to it. I did spend most of my time focusing on my athletics and poured much of my energy into that instead of focusing on academics. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And without that clear sense of purpose, I struggled to find my footing as a student. Eventually, I made the decision to leave college to get married. That marriage, however, led to a very different and difficult chapter in my life. It brought personal trauma, and at the same time, I fell into the depths of a very severe eating disorder. For many years, my energy was consumed by survival and recovery rather than education or college goals. It took tremendous work, healing, and support to overcome these challenges and rebuild my life. Along the way, I was fortunate enough to have wonderful, educated, passionate providers who supported me and believed in me until I was able to do it for myself. Their encouragement and dedication played a crucial role in my healing. Experiencing that kind of care firsthand became a turning point for me. It inspired me to make a goal of mine to one day provide that same kind of treatment, compassion, and belief in others that was so given to me. When I was finally well enough, started to return to school, and I wanted to come back with a completely different perspective. I wanted to finish what I started, and I also wanted to be smart and intentional about how I did it. I was working for Starbucks at the time, and I continue to do so. Starbucks provides excellent health benefits, so they were very supporting in my healing journey. And Starbucks has a scholarship program, the Starbucks College Achievement Plan, for their partners. And when I was ready, I decided it was my opportunity to earn my degree while working, and that gave me an opportunity to do that without accumulating student loan debt. And that is why I went to Arizona State University. That is what Starbucks offers. That program offered a door that otherwise would not have been open for me and remained closed, and I took full advantage of it. At 47 years of age, I graduated summa cum laude from Arizona State University. And for me, that accomplishment was not just about grades, but it represented my resilience, perseverance, and the fact that setbacks have not defined my future. For me to leave college without direction and returning decades later and excelling at the highest level is one of my proudest achievements. And I'll be honest, when I was going through my healing journey, I did not think I would be one of those who make it. I thought I was the least of them to get through it. And I did it. I did it at the highest level, and I'm very proud of it. My journey was even recognized at Arizona State and by Starbucks. I was invited to share my story on stage with the CEO of Starbucks at that time, Lax Narasimhan, in front of nearly 2,000 people. That remote moment reminded me about how far I came and affirmed that my perseverance could inspire others. I will be including that video if I can in this interview submission. I've never done a YouTube video, so I'm going to find out next how that works. Initially, after completing my undergrad program in psychology, my plan was to become a therapist. I would have done nursing if that had been available for me at Arizona State, but as an online student, that was not an option. So I chose the next thing I could do in order to provide healing with others, and that was why I did psychology. And even though I have a very deep respect for those people who are in the field, I did get into a grad school to become a therapist, but I decided to decline that offer because that is not where my heart was, where I feel like I would be the best asset. I think I believe my true calling is in nursing. I knew I could do better to integrate my psychology background with a more holistic hands on care as a nurse. With that clarity, that is why I ended up declining that path to in psychology to be a nurse. Two qualities that will support me in this program are my resilience and empathy. Resilience is what carried me from leaving school early through trauma and illness to returning as a summa cum laude graduate. And empathy shaped my psychology background and my own experiences and has guided the way I connect with others, whether it's serving the homeless, supporting peers, or encouraging people in their moments of vulnerability. I know grad school will be challenging, but I welcome that challenge. My goal is not only to succeed academically, but grow into a nurse leader who provides that care, both healing the body and the spirit. I also want to be an example to other women or other people who have faced setbacks or hardships as myself that it's never too late to change your trajectory in life and pursue your passions. That is something that is very important to me. I want to be an example for everything that I've gone through, that I am at this point succeeding and looking for this opportunity to continue my growth in life, and that I believe others can do it. It's never too late. Absolutely never too late. Thank you for listening to my story. I'm excited for this opportunity to continue my journey in my education at St. Catherine's Nursing Graduate Program. Thank you.